up, DFF Army? Back again. Wanted to drop a real quick reaction video to the DeAndre Hopkins news of him being released. Obviously, he'll be signed somewhere, and I'll drop another video, or one of us at the DFF Army will drop another video analyzing D-Hop's landing spot and everything that goes with that. Real quick here today, I want to talk about Marquise Brown, Michael Wilson, Rondale Moore, James Conner, and a little bit about D-Hop, just all the ancillary parts and kind of what to do with them. So really quick, let's just talk about Marquise Brown, right? I think this is the player who's probably impacted the most, at least in the short term. Marquise Brown really proved last year that he can perform with or without D-Hop in the lineup. You'll remember DeAndre Hopkins missed the first 6 games due to a PED suspension. In the first 6 games without D-Hop, Marquise Brown received at least 9 targets or a touchdown in every game, resulting in wide receiver 5 overall and wide receiver 7 in points per game in that span. Marquise Brown was electric. He received 10 or more targets in 4 of the first 6 games. One game he caught 14 of 17 for 140 yards. Absolutely dominant. But it's not like his volume or production dropped off a cliff when D-Hop returned to the lineup. From weeks 12 to 15, when they were both on the field, Marquise Brown saw at least 8 targets in all but one game in which he received 6. He was still productive, and he still demanded targets. One of the main knocks on Marquise Brown is his consistency, and it truly is an issue. He scored 8 or more points in just 33% of his games. That's 4 games. And he scored over 13.5 points in just 25% of his games. That's 3 games. That said, there's still plenty of weekly upside here with Marquise Brown, especially given the price. Brown is just 25 going on 26 years old, and he's in a contract year. He's definitely going to be looking to put on a show. He certainly has a worse QB situation, and everybody is telling me that Kyler Murray is going to make it back this season and perform at a high level, so we shouldn't really be knocking him in that department. According to Bulletproof ADP, he's currently going as the wide receiver 34 in the 8th round. Marquise Brown has proven that he possesses top 24, if not top 15 upside, and possibly even greater weekly and seasonal upside. And at wide receiver 34 at the end of the 7th, beginning of the 8th round, that's a smash. Smash, smash, smash. Obviously, after this news, his price is going to go up a bit, but I still think he's super undervalued. Now we can quickly turn to the ancillary pieces like Michael Wilson, who's going at wide receiver 79, and Rondale Moore, who's going at wide receiver 64. Both of these players definitely have some potential, especially with Marquise Brown leaving next year. Now, no matter what, they're probably going to try to add a prototypical 1A type receiver, but in the meantime, these guys can definitely soak up volume and are worth rostering. Michael Wilson is virtually free, so that's a target that's definitely worth going after. James Conner, also in the short term, 2023, definitely can get a boost in terms of D-Hop leaving and then focusing more on the run, and obviously passes going to more reliable targets like James Conner out of the backfield, especially for a quarterback like Colt McCoy or whoever is leading the way while Kyler Murray is not there. Now we can quickly talk about D-Hop. Obviously, his situation is still up in the air. And like I said, we'll drop a reaction video when he signs. But word is the most likely suitors are the Buffalo Bills or the Kansas City Chiefs. There's word out there that the Patriots are in the market for him, but is he in the market for the Patriots? Yeah.
I don't think so.
Probably not, right? In terms of D-Hop, he's still an elite player, and he still has the elite talent. D-Hop earned 10 or more targets in the 7 of 9 games that he played in 2022. He actually had at least 10 targets or a touchdown in every game he played. He caught 12 of 13 targets for 159 yards and a touchdown in his 2nd game back. He's still an elite talent and still has elite ability when he's on the field and healthy. There's certainly still injury risk and concerns there, but with an ADP of wide receiver 38 at the back end of the 8th round, I mean, the risk is really baked in. Obviously, if he were to end up in Buffalo, he would nuke Gabe Davis's value, which, going to be hard for the truthers to hear, but something that many of us have been expecting in terms of them adding a superior target earner at the position. Now, obviously, with Stephon Diggs there, DeAndre Hopkins would become the 1B with limited but quality volume, or he could end up in Kansas City where he'd still see limited but more volume, but much better quality targets. So for me, Kansas City is by far the best destination for DeAndre Hopkins. To sum it up, I think we should be buying Marquise Brown for our dynasty teams, especially rebuilders. D-Hop could definitely be a buy for the contenders, but maybe just wait till he signs, and anybody who rosters him can definitely sell him for a pretty good return. Obviously, keep a lookout for Rondale Moore and Michael Wilson in those late rounds, and James Conner is still a value this year, going in nearly double-digit rounds in almost any startup I've been in. Hope you all enjoyed this quick reaction video. If you like what we're doing at Dynasty Football Factory, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Please go sign up for the website. Become an annual member, hop into our Discord, enjoy all of the great perks that come with that, and keep on the lookout for new videos. Until next time, DFF Army, catch you later, fam.